What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. Unfortunately, today is a disastrous video. There is no clickbait in that thumbnail. Everything you see is true, and let's just get into the video. Hey Fanatics family, welcome back. As always, check out those links in the description and make sure you follow us on social media. Today, as I said, is not clickbait. There is no clickbait in that thumbnail or title. We have lost quite a few fish, unfortunately. And you may have seen my last video where I spoke a bit about the industry, the fancy goldfish industry. And really today's video is leading on from that. I thought my big orange Ranchu that died was a fluke like the others six to 8 months ago, but unfortunately this time I've realised it is not that, in fact. So after that fish died, I noticed the others were looking a little bit off. They weren't eating as readily as usual, and I'd just done a water change about 72 hours before, or about 48 hours, sorry, I should say, before the orange one died. And today I noticed a few of the fish right at the surface. They definitely weren't right, so I took the lid off the tank, I looked a bit closer, very lethargic, they weren't happy at all. I was completely perplexed, what could be wrong? The filter's working, there's plenty of flow, nice oxygen level in the water, so got out the test kit, thought maybe there's a nitrite problem. Check the ammonia, nitrite, absolutely zero, no problem at all. Check the nitrate, a little bit high, around 30, 35 parts per million. A little bit high, but nothing completely out of the ordinary. So I thought, let me check the filter all running okay, not too dirty either. So I thought that was strange. So as the day went on, hours went by, and the fish got progressively worse. And they were getting really bad, and I was really worried. So what I did was I put a bag of some zeolite and carbon just floating in the water, tied onto the outlet of the filter, so there was nice flow going past it. Maybe there was something in the water and that could remove it. This made no effect whatsoever, and the fish were going downhill fast. I had to think, what could it be? What could it be? So, as we know, the water quality was good. I checked for parasites, none whatsoever. I hadn't added any new fish within the past 4 or 5 months, I'd say, maybe 6 months. So I was highly unlikely to be parasites. Check for bacterial, gills all look nice and healthy, nice and red. No redness, no cloudy eyes, no cloudy mucus. That was all fine. So what could be left? The tap water quality. And what I'd done, I'd been a little bit lazy and I hadn't used my 3-pod purifier. I just dechlorinated the water in that large water barrel, that water butt that I normally use. I let the water gas off for 48 hours and dechlorinated it. But unfortunately, all the water changes I'd been doing at the old house were absolutely fine. But obviously something maybe in the tap water at my parents' house, and I think that is what's knocked them right out. And maybe it was a heavy metal pollutant, maybe a copper, zinc, something like that. Maybe some organic fertilizer got into the water, who knows. But the fish were deteriorating really fast. So what I did, I got that 3-pod purifier back out, changed all of the cartridges, put brand new in, flushed it through, and started filling that water butt up at a trickle pace with completely lovely pure water for the fish. Unfortunately, this was too late, and a few pictures that a lot of viewers may not want to see, so you can sort of skip ahead 30 seconds if you don't want to see that. We actually lost these 3 fish, which heartbreaking. Not just a huge amount of money, but absolutely stunning, lovely fish that I did want to breed from next year. And yeah, it's really difficult, but what can I do? I believe it was the tap water quality. So I filled that water butt up. Unfortunately, it took about 3 hours because the water has to trickle through really slowly to make sure it's absolutely pure. I added all of that water. I removed probably all the water but a couple of inches, and I put all of that fresh water in. I heated it up as it was trickling in, so the temperatures were really close, and instantly the fish started swimming. They were much more active, and I believe it was down to a water quality issue. Now, I could blame the tap water company, the supplier, because they've given me potentially rubbish tap water, but it's not up to them to give me that good quality water. I need to, as a hobbyist, be providing the fish with the best water. And I've said it before, using those purifiers means you know exactly what's going into that water. Your fish are getting super lovely clean water, and it is my fault. So in the past 24 hours, we've lost 4 fish, which I am gutted about. I think the rest are going to be okay. I'm not sure. What have we got? We've got 5 or 6 left, maybe 5 fish left, which is heartbreaking. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the rest of the fish to my friend, because I know he's got super good quality water. He actually can get his water from a borehole, so it is naturally percolated through the ground and it is super clean, just like rainwater, but not as acidic. I'm going to take the fish to his house, see how they do. Maybe the damage has already been done and maybe they won't make it, which will be absolutely devastating for me, for the fish, and for the channel. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on that. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Is this the end of YouTube? Definitely not, and this is not the end of Fancy Goldfish Fanatics. I can tell you that right now. We're going to get over this hurdle. We're going to use it as a lesson, a stepping stone onto the next part of the journey. I'm going to keep you updated. I think we're probably going to try and get some tank tour videos done just to break up this sort of depressing video, really. And then I will keep you guys updated. We've got the new house coming. We're going to have some new setups, maybe a pond, who knows, and we're just going to go from there, really. So this video really hit home, and maybe it will hit home for some of you as well. Make sure your tap water is super high quality. Make sure there's no contaminants in it. Use one of those pre-filters to really strip out all those heavy metals, organic pollutants, ammonia, nitrite. Make sure that water is pristine, because as we know, our water piggies need that good quality water, and they are delicate fish. As I said in the last video, they've been highly interbred. They are not built to withstand these sort of fluctuating water temperatures, fluctuating water parameters. Now, as I said in the last video, if you're buying your smaller fish, maybe your UK bred fish that have been slowly grown, they're nice and hardy, then they are going to adapt and they're going to cope far better than these large imported fish. But this is all part of the hobby. I'm keeping it real, I'm giving you guys the facts, and I want to make all of you guys watching great hobbyists just like me. Well, I don't feel like a great hobbyist today. I feel like an awful one, and I want to give up so badly, but that is not going to happen, because you guys always supporting me, leaving those comments and those likes, and just leaving me good feedback makes it all worth it. Now, if you want to harass me in the comments, you go for it, because I've been a bad hobbyist. I should have pre-filtered that water, but who knew that was going to happen? So that's it for this video. I'm going to keep you updated on the rest of the fish. I'm going to wipe the slate clean. I've made a mistake and I'm fessing up to that. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Remember to keep those water changes up, and remember to use good quality purified water. Happy fish keeping, everybody.